Thanks for tuning in to Sailing BC. I'm Adele and this is Captain Chris. A few months back, we bought our very first sailboat, a 2013 Jeanneau Sun Odyssey 409. We sailed her home to Vancouver, BC from Gig Harbor, Washington in one of the coldest winters ever. In our last episode, we ventured out across the Georgia Strait to the Gulf Islands. Now, we'll pick up from where we left off, leaving Pirates Cove for Sydney Harbor. Being new to coastal cruising, we make some rookie mistakes and learn the ropes the hard way.
Well, today is definitely a little different weather than what we've been having. It's been raining pretty solid. Winds are directly head on for the direction we want to go. We're going to Sydney Harbor tonight. Sydney is a great little town, and they're having a special on in March. It's only $38 a night, so we're going to take advantage of that. But we're having to motor there. It's about 32, 33 nautical miles from Pirates Cove. I had the route all planned out, and I could tell you exactly how far that was and where we are. But my phone bounced off my $12 sail phone mount and fell into the ocean. So I guess it was time for a new iPhone anyways. What do you do? But we do have our chart plotter. I just didn't plug in the whole waypoints and route in that. But it's about a 6-7 hour motor. We were sailing earlier today, but going up beside Galliano right now, the wind's going directly head on, and don't really feel like short tacking in narrow channels for 32 miles. So maybe we'll get them up a little bit later when we go around Salt Spring, and we're going to be heading more westerly direction. So probably we'll get a better opportunity then. Adele's not very impressed with today's sailing adventure. Well, we just got stopped by the cops again. Our boat's still registered with AIS as an American boat, so every chance they get, they're all over us. But I have to say, they're always super friendly and shoot the shit and bust each other's balls a little bit. So that slowed us down a little bit on our crossing. The weather started to break. Rain's kind of stopped, which is awesome. Here comes a ferry. With the GoPro, it looks like it's far away, but yeah, we were cutting it a little bit close.
Beeper.
I thought that was the engine beeping. What the f is that?
I don't know.
Well, that was interesting. I thought my engine was fucking dying, and it turns out just my radio started fucking beeping me. So. Okay, anyways, the whole point of turning my GoPro on was that fucking sales route. Booyah. And I'd show you more footage with my cell phone, but guess what? It's in the bottom of the ocean. So we're getting pretty close to Sydney. It's brightened up today. It's looking pretty decent. The rain stopped and the wind's dropped off to about 7 knots right now, but we're just motor sailing along, both sails up, 6 knots. Just RPM's just above idle, so we're going pretty good. Just past this little island right here. We're heading over to Sydney Spit. and we're going to drop some crab traps. Hopefully nobody steals them. Hopefully we catch some. We'll leave them tonight and check them in the morning tomorrow.
Well, here we are. Made it to Sydney Spit. He's setting up the crab traps. Looks pretty yummy. Sydney Spit is just off the coast of Port Sydney. There's a little. We had a bit of a mishap after dropping the traps. We made our way to the fuel dock, and as we were navigating the channel on our way back to Port Sydney Marina, we ran over a camouflaged old trap float with a line attached. It didn't take long to hear the buzz of our prop in distress. Since we didn't have far to get back to the marina, we took her slow and Chris threw on the wetsuit to investigate the damage.
Okay, let's do it.
Thankfully, it only took a simple slice of the weathered rope to free the prop, and we were back in business.
Well, successful first shot.
I guess we already threaded it.
Well, successful dive down to the prop. Retrieved some Yahoo's line that was crossing the middle of the entrance to the fuel dock. There you go. Nice. Easy retrieve. Could have been worse. And then we're just happy that we've got this awesome little dock shower here so we can get all cleaned off. Excellent. Shower show, perhaps? All right. Mission accomplished. Well, we're just out looking for our crab traps this morning, and I think we found them. Does that look like one of ours? Look at that. Some hungry crabbies. Hey, buddy. Stay in there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you guys are so tasty. For somebody, but not for me. Look at those big boys, eh? Wow. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry somebody's going to eat you later, but you lived a good life.
See how it's flat there?
Oh, yes. Okay, you go back and have more beans. Off you go.
Not a bad catch. So another successful crab trapping. We got one up and we got 5 in there.
Oh. Bit of a learning curve. There's one right there. Aww. Well, that's a bummer.
Ate through.
Ate through the Canadian Tire.
You know what happened?
What?
The other one didn't have it. I didn't notice on this one. It's all the doors are shut. All the doors are locked.
Today, we are making our way up Sampson Narrows to Maple Bay.
Just came through Sampson Narrows, pulling up into Maple Bay. I can stay here for a night, maybe 2. of Maple Bay. It was a nice little stop, but it was pouring rain most of the time. The rain has stopped now and it's calm. It's a beautiful spot. You ever get a chance? You've got a great little marina, restaurant, pub. You've got some anchorage out in the bay as well. And of course, friendliest people around. So we've had a pretty mellow day going from Maple Bay up to Thetis Island to Telegraph Cove. It was pretty calm when we left, but the winds picked up a bit. It's been 8-9 knots from the southeast for most of the day, and it's pretty cool. We were able to get the drone out, and we got some great shots of the boat circling around with the sails up. That's the first shots we really have with sails up. Of course, trying to land it, as the drone went to land, it backed off and hit the push pit and crashed into the water. Adele did a great job of steering the boat, did a little figure eight, came back, got the fishing net out, scooped it up. So hopefully our footage works. If there is, we'll edit it in here. We got a couple photos anyways on our phone. They're not super high res, but I'll see if we can get the memory card recovered. And then I got DJ Care Refresh. So $50. I send it back and they'll send me a new one. So be a little bit in between drone shots. But hopefully in a couple weeks we'll have the drone back.
Join us in the next episode as we anchor up at Telegraph Harbour in the path of a floatplane, take another crack at the ball in Newcastle Marine Park, and eventually have a beauty sail back to Cole Harbour. Upon our arrival back at the ranch, Chris tests out PFD options for his drone, and we start planning our next voyage. If this is your first time checking out our channel, we've got a few more episodes for you to catch up on. Maybe one day we'll meet you on the deep blue. Until then, thanks for watching.